The Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 is officially the wildest off-road machine of 2026, and it is nothing like what you have seen before. Let's find out what exactly makes it special. Let's dig in. Now listen, if someone had told me a year ago that Toyota would unleash a six-wheeled beast that looks like it was pulled straight out of a sci-fi video game, I would have laughed and told them to relax. But here we are in 2026 and Toyota has actually gone ahead and done it. The HikeCruze 6x6 is Toyota telling the world that four wheels are for amateurs. Regular trucks might be tough, sure, but Toyota gave this one six gigantic wheels that chew through everything like a beast hungry for chaos. Imagine putting 3 axles worth of torque on the ground while you climb rocks taller than your school locker. Picture cruising through dunes so soft that other trucks get stuck in seconds while this one glides like it owns the desert. And then, imagine taking all of that madness onto the road where it still drives smoother than your dad's daily commuter. That is what makes this ride such a showstopper. Toyota is not new to the off-road game. If you know about the Land Cruiser or the Tacoma, you already know this brand builds legends that people trust with their lives in the wildest places on Earth. But the HikeCruze 6x6 is not just another chapter in that book. It is a whole new series. The six-wheel drive layout changes the game completely. Normal 4x4 trucks always have a limit. But when you spread that power across 6 wheels, you create a machine with traction so crazy that words barely do it justice. Mud, snow, rocks, wet grass, deserts, rivers, steep cliffs, nothing phases this thing. It attacks the earth like it has a personal grudge against terrain. And power is even better with this truck. Under the hood sits a turbocharged V8 engine that spits out more than 650 horsepower and over 700 pound-feet of torque. That is supercar-level muscle strapped inside a 6-wheeled tank. But Toyota did not just throw in raw power, they engineered it with precision. This engine is tuned to feel both savage and smooth at the same time. You stomp the throttle and it launches like a fighter jet, but it also keeps emissions under control and fuel consumption surprisingly decent for something this massive. Now, here is where Toyota flips expectations even more. They added hybrid assist technology. Yes, you heard right. A hybrid system in a machine that looks like it should breathe fire. Instead of being a gimmick, it is genius. The hybrid assist gives smoother throttle response, helps with better fuel economy when you are just cruising, and when you are climbing steep trails or blasting through mud, it kicks in with an electric torque boost that feels like nitro in a video game. This is Toyota showing off its brains as much as its brawn. Now let me stop and paint a picture of how this beast looks. Because trust me, you cannot ignore this outrageous design. Imagine a front end that looks like it was carved out of an asteroid. The headlights are massive LED matrix beams that stare through darkness like robotic eyes. The grille is gigantic, covered with bold chrome and shielded by skid plates that look ready to eat boulders for breakfast. The fenders are swollen to fit enormous 35-inch tires that look like they could crush small cars just by rolling over them. The entire stance screams power, luxury, and intimidation. It is part luxury showpiece, part apocalypse truck, and part futuristic sci-fi tank. The suspension setup deserves its own spotlight. Toyota built it from scratch to handle the bulk of the extra axle and the weight of adventure gear. This is not just stronger springs, it is an adaptive air suspension that lets you raise or lower the truck on the fly. On highways, you can drop it down for smooth cruising, and when you hit the trails, you can lift it up high enough to clear obstacles more than 2 feet tall. The 6 wheels are tied into a torque vectoring system that sends power to each tire individually. That means if one wheel is slipping on mud or ice, the others adjust instantly. Driving this machine is like having 6 legs sprinting in perfect rhythm no matter what you step on. But the inside is where the surprise really hits you. You would think a truck this extreme would be all bare bones and tough steel, but the cabin is more like a luxury lounge that is ready for a beating. Waterproof leather seats with reinforced stitching look stylish, but also survive mud, dust, sweat, or even a spill from your soda. Heated and ventilated seats make you feel like royalty after a day of bouncing across trails. The massage function in those seats can literally calm you down after hours of pure adrenaline. This is a truck that knows you are tough, but still wants to treat you nicely. And the tech in the HikeCruze 6x6 is on another level. Sitting in the middle of the dash is a massive ultra-wide OLED screen that makes your phone look like a relic. It is loaded with off-road maps you can customize, live weather updates, and even 3D terrain views that show every obstacle waiting for you. Then there are the driver assist systems, which honestly feel futuristic. Adaptive cruise control keeps you steady on the highway, while blind spot monitoring uses a network of 360-degree cameras that act like drones, giving you eyes everywhere at once. And my favorite part? A remote driving feature that lets you control the truck from outside with a controller. Imagine being stuck on jagged rocks. Instead of risking yourself behind the wheel, you step out, press a button, and slowly guide the truck out from a safe spot. It feels like science fiction. Toyota even included a satellite communication system. So if you are stuck deep in the mountains with zero reception, you can still get weather alerts, send an SOS, or track your location. It is like the truck comes with its own lifeline to the outside world. Cargo space is another massive win. Thanks to the extra axle, the bed is longer and stronger. You can load mountain bikes, camping gear, ATVs, or anything else your adventure-loving heart wants. Toyota added a modular cargo system so you can swap in storage boxes, refrigerators, or even a portable power station that charges tools and gadgets off the grid. The bed is lined with strong composite material and comes with tie-downs so nothing rattles loose. And here is the part that makes everyone's jaw drop. The HikeCruze 6x6 comes with an optional trail kitchen. Yes, a full-on mini kitchen built into the bed. It slides out to reveal a propane stove, a sink, and prep tables. Imagine climbing mountains all day, then parking, pulling out the kitchen, and making hot food in the middle of nowhere. It turns this truck from a machine into a mobile campsite. The way it drives is pure madness. 6 wheels give you insane stability. The suspension soaks up brutal terrain until it feels almost too smooth. Steering is sharp, throttle response is immediate, and traction control makes wheel spin vanish. You can fly through deserts at speed, crawl over boulders carefully, or wade through rivers with advanced water sealing and snorkel intakes. Towing power is monstrous too, so pulling trailers or heavy loads is easy work. Driving it feels like being part of the machine. The controls are tuned to make you feel in sync with all 6 wheels at once. It is not just transportation, it is an adrenaline-pumping experience every time you sit behind the wheel. And of course, it is a social media magnet. You pull up anywhere with this towering 6-wheeled monster and people stop what they are doing. It rumbles like thunder, looks like a sci-fi tank, and makes every other car look tiny. You instantly become the person everyone stares at. Your posts blow up. Your videos go viral. Owning this ride makes you a legend in any off-road community. Despite its size, it still works for daily driving. Parking is easier than you think because of the cameras and sensors. Inside, noise cancellation makes it calm, almost like a luxury sedan. Climate control keeps you cool in deserts or warm in snowstorms. Toyota thought about everything. Safety is another strong point. Multiple airbags, rollover prevention systems, advanced braking, and emergency features all come standard. The truck protects you in ways you do not even notice until you need them. Hill descent control, stability systems, and braking technology keep you steady even when conditions get sketchy. And then there is the eco angle. You would not expect a beast this huge to care about the planet, but Toyota made sure the hybrid assist and energy recovery systems cut emissions and save energy. It is proof that even extreme adventure machines can play a part in sustainability. Price-wise, yes, it is expensive. It starts well into 6 figures. But when you realize you are getting a luxury cruiser, a hardcore terrain conqueror, and a mobile fortress all rolled into one, you start to see why it is worth it. This is not a toy. It is a dream machine for people who crave the absolute best in off-road capability, style, and tech. In the end, the Toyota HikeCruze 6x6 is not just another vehicle. It is a revolution. It turns the idea of off-roading into something more extreme, more powerful, and more exciting than ever. It is the future of adventure. And it just rolled into 2026 with 6 wheels of insanity ready to take you anywhere you dare to go. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching till the end. What do you think of the Toyota HikeCruze 6x6? We want to hear from you, so please leave your comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss what comes next. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.